are the dreamers of dreams.
Hey guys, I'm Kamen Rider Silver, and recently I won a giveaway from a YouTuber by the name of Ultrazilla Toys. He's a YouTuber that does, of course, reviews. He does Kamen Rider stuff, like my name, Godzilla, Marvel, DC, all kinds of awesome stuff. And I won a giveaway by him that was leading up to the Wonder Woman movie, I think. And the figures included was Nightmare Batman, Wonder Woman from the Wonder Woman movie, and Aquaman. So we're going to be taking a look at each one individually today. All three are from the DC Multiverse line, but Wonder Woman is from the Wonder Woman movie line, and these two are from the Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. So first, let's take a look at Nightmare Batman. So first we'll take a look at Nightmare Batman. It's kind of a play on words like nightmare, but nightmare, I don't know. Instead of like knight, this is like soldier knight, you know what I mean? But I really liked this rendition of Batman. It was very post-apocalyptic. It was really cool. I really liked it. And it's captured very well in this figure. He's in this nice big trench coat. Look at that. Almost looks like a detective-looking Batman. You can still see his bat logo under there. He's still wearing the main upper part of his suit. But he has these nice like cargo pants down here with these big old boots still, though with the Batfleck kind of patterning. I don't know if you can see it. See? Here it's still kind of scaled, which I think is really cool. Just like on his gauntlets. Except now he's got some wrappings. Oh, there we go. He's got some wrappings on his hands. Look at that. Still got the gauntlet spikes, but instead of the whole arm, it's just, you know, some trench coat up here, which I think looks really good. Got some scarves up here. Still has his belts, but another little one right here. And it's still painted on the back, which is really nice. I like that touch. On the back of the trench coat, you got some buttons. And what's really nice is that there's some sort of like weathering back there. Maybe it looks like there was an explosion behind you. You got some ash. I don't know. Some nice creases up here. Really like that. On his face, you've got that traditional Batman head, except he's got goggles, which are one of his accessories. So you can take these off. They slide right on over, and you can see his bat face on the. You can see his bat face right there. Very cool. Now, talking about his accessories, these guys, goggles right there. He also comes with 3 batarangs. So, these were bent, and Ultrazilla said in his review, I'll put a link in the description to that review and his channel. He said that these were bent right out of the packaging. So I tried to bend them back with some hot water and some cold water, but they're made of such a soft rubber that they just go like right back into their position. So it's fine. They still look pretty cool. I could try again later, maybe put them under books for a good week or so. In fact, when I was washing them off, they fell down the sink. I had to get them out of the drain. So I went through a lot for these little guys for them to just go back to their regular position. But, you know, they're not too bad. I really like them. They've got some nice grooves in there, as you can see. Very nice. I think it looks really cool. Standing Batman back up here. Now going over his articulation. His head is on a ball joint, so it goes up a little bit. Oh, up quite a bit. That's pretty good. Down, side to side. Ball hinge like at the shoulder, so it goes up, down, forward, backward. He has a single jointed elbow right here at the elbow, but since the trench coat is kind of jumbled up right there, it kind of doesn't move very much. Swivel at the wrist, nothing else. He has a ab crunch. Ooh, that's stuck. He does have an ab crunch, but I don't want to break it. He has a swivel at the waist, I think. Oh, no. Never mind. He has no swivel at the waist. His legs kick forward and backward, and they have this weird thing I've never seen before. Well, I have seen it, but not on my figures, where it's not a ball hinge like right here. So it goes forward and backward, it swivels, and it swivels in and out. It's kind of odd. It doesn't allow for complete range of movement like a ball hinge joint, but it still works. You can't really go like up and out to the side. You just out to the side and forward. Hope that makes sense. He has a bend at the knee, single jointed, but it bends pretty nicely. Then he has a hinge at the foot, but no ankle pivot. But you can still get him in some pretty nice poses. Look at that. It's pretty legit. Now as a size comparison, here he is next to the bootleg Mafex Batman right here. As with many Japanese import figures, they're a little bit under 6 inches, so that's that. I also wanted to compare his Batarang with the Mafex one too. So here's the Mafex one, silver. And as you can see, it also has some engraving in it, like this one. So, they're very similar, kind of. Another comparison I wanted to make, well, yeah, put that back, is this Batman with the cheap, basic, the cheap, basic armored Batman figure. So here are all my Bat flicks together. Come on. Good enough. Now taking a look at Wonder Woman from her Wonder Woman movie. This is not the Dawn of Justice one. This is a pretty nice figure. I like it. She's in this cloak that she wears to the first part of the movie. She didn't really wear the hood in the movie, but, you know, it's got some nice fur look to it. I like that. Once again, there on the shoulder, still more of it. It's just this big black coat. I would have liked maybe a little bit of tattering at the bottom, maybe. But, you know, not too bad. I like it. Her hood does not come off, so her head is permanently attached to that. So if you look, like right here, the jacket would come off, but her head is attached. So, that. And also the shoulder pieces are part of her shoulder too, so it's not over her arms. But not too bad. She's got, of course, her armor. Looks very nice. Very shiny on the blue and very shiny on the red. I really like the red that they use. And the gold is very shiny too. I like that a lot. She's got the strap across. It's got some nice detail. Oh, whoops. It's got some nice detail on it. Even they painted the gold little butt right there. Really enjoy that. Then there on her legs, she's got the armor that's pretty intricate at her feet. Didn't notice that in the movie. It's quite nice. I like it. Flesh tones are pretty good, I think. They match for the most part. Let's see. Even her stand's kind of tough. There we go. Skin tones match, I think, between her legs and her arms and her body. Her face kind of looks like Gal Gadot. Oh man, I'm having trouble, aren't I? Come on, just stand. There you go. Perfect. Her face kind of looks like Gal Gadot, but then again, not really. Yeah. Kind of a emotionless look on her face, but still kind of cool. Her gauntlets look nice. They look like they got some damage on them. Yeah. I also didn't notice this before, but she's got her lasso of truth at her side, but it does not come undone. So that would be an accessory, but it's not. Very nice. But her accessory is her God Killer sword, which, spoiler, isn't actually a God Killer. It's got some nice runes in there or something like that. Looks nice. And as you saw, she can hold it in her hand, but she also has a sheath. Or a little loop, a little frog holster right there. So, slide that right through there. And she can have her sword at her side. It'd be cool to have a back sheath maybe. But hey, I ain't complaining. It's a nice figure. Just getting there stand sometimes is not the easiest. There we go. So not a bad figure at all. I think a pretty good representation of how Wonder Woman looked in the movie. Not bad at all. So for Wonder Woman's articulation, she has a ball-jointed head, except it's hindered by the hood that kind of turns left and right, but not really. Ball hinge like at the shoulder goes up, down, forward, backward. Swivel. Wow, swivel at the bicep. That's nice. Single joint at the elbow. Swivel at the wrist. She doesn't have an ab crunch, but she has waist articulation. And she has, I think, ball hinge like, no. Okay, so her legs only go forward and backward. They didn't go in and out at all. Okay. Swivel at thigh, cool. Bend at the knee, single joint. And pretty nice hinge at the foot, no ankle pivots, which would really help her stand. So yeah, overall, not a bad figure at all. I'm looking now. Ooh, Batman has thigh swivel too. Didn't see that. So yeah, pretty good on articulation. Now the only comparison I can really make is with this. This is my dad's actually, and he has more DC things than I have. It's this animated Justice League animated. I don't know, animated Wonder Woman, and just like this Wonder Woman, she can't stand. And last but not least, and probably my favorite of all three, is Aquaman. Now, we didn't really see him in either Batman v Superman or in Wonder Woman. We didn't see him at all in Wonder Woman, but in Batman v Superman, just a little bit, he like attacks a submarine diver. Just a diver, submarine diver. I don't know. He attacks someone underwater with a camera. That's all we really see. But from what we've seen from the Justice League trailers, this is pretty much what he looks like. Really nice design here. You got all this gold plated armor. Oh, whoa. With all these scales on it. It looks amazing. I mean, look at this guy's sick tats. Look at this. Put his train to the side for a little bit. I also really like that on the undersides of his armor. But yeah, I really like, he's got some black lacing underneath his armor pieces right here. So you can really feel some realism within it. Some other cool stuff is just the patternings on his armor. Looks really, really nice. Ooh, that's a cool pose right there. I've never done that. I like that. Very, very nice. Like I said, love his tattoos. His pants have this sort of kind of fishing to it. Kind of the same material as the Batman one, but this one's a little more like scaly, kind of fishy. Really like it. Of course, he's got this bearded face. I think it's a okay likeness to the actor. Don't know his name, but very nice head sculpt with some light browns mixed in there to create some variation as we see in the movies. Very, very cool. I really, really like this figure. Put that back in there. Very cool. Now going over articulation on this guy, I feel he has the best range of motion of all these. He doesn't have too much hindering clothes or anything. So his head goes side to side, up a little bit, down a little bit. His ball hinge like at the shoulder, so it goes up, down, forward, backward. Swivel at the bicep, very nice. Single jointed elbow, and swivel at the elbow. Very nice. Then he has a swivel at the wrist, a waist swivel. This armor kind of hinders it a little bit on his arm, but not too bad. Then he kicks forward and backward, and then he has that weird hinge like at the thigh. Right there. And then single joint at the knee, bend at the thigh. Swivel at the thigh. And then he has no boot cut, but he has a hinge at the foot. No ankle pivot. But he has the best range of articulation, I think, of all these figures. Let's see. There we go. That's a pretty nice pose right there. Now, Aquaman's only accessory is a very cool one. I like it a lot. It's this trident. Look at this. It's got some nice details right there. Very nice. It's 5-pronged. Like, kill something with it. And then at the end, it's got this nice weight. Some pretty lit detailing. And he only has one hand that you can put it in, and it fits pretty nicely, and the other is a fisted hand. Very nice. I really like this figure. I don't have any other figures. I have one other Aquaman figure. It's a Brave and the Bold figure, but I can't locate him at the moment. But this is a very different suit change for Aquaman. You know, he's usually in that orange, fish scaly suit. But I really like it, and this figure really shows the tattoos and the gold very, very nicely. I really, really like it. So there you go, guys. There was a look at the figures that I won from Ultrazilla Toys giveaway. I gotta give a big shout out to Ultrazilla Toys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, he does all kinds of reviews, all kinds of brands: Mattel, Hasbro, NECA, DC, Marvel, Godzilla, Kamen Rider, Power Rangers, all that good stuff. So big shout out, highly recommend him. He's in my featured channels on my channel. He's actually my only featured channel. And I'll put a link down in the description to his review of these. He probably did a much better review than I just did. But of his review of these and his channel, please check him out. Just love his channel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!